Okay, here we've got another comment by one of those grammar-obsessed people. Jose Contreras 7153 says, "You are right, grammar is not important. Tú tengo razón, el gramática no son importantes. Doesn't talk, laughing face." And I answered that he didn't understand anything, and he continues, "Si quieres hablar como un niño de 2 años está bien hablar así. No sé por qué se menosprecia la gramática. Solo se fomenta la pereza. Hablar correctamente toma tiempo y mucho esfuerzo. Y no todos están dispuestos a hacerlo." Maybe he doesn't have that accent, maybe he's Latin American, but you get the point. And this is another one of those guys who just doesn't get it. They just see something, or maybe even didn't even watch the video, just saw the title, and it's like, they take part of what you say and they take it to the extreme and pretend you said things that you didn't say, and then they attack that exaggerated, made-up thing that you really didn't say. I never said grammar is not important. I said you shouldn't study grammar. Nobody learned grammar before they learned the native language. You learn grammar from language, not language from grammar. Vocabulary is more important than grammar because if you know vocabulary, first, you can understand way more when you read and listen, which means you can acquire a lot more language by reading and listening and speaking, and you learn the grammar in context by reading and listening and speaking and also translating into the language. But that's the main point. It's not that you shouldn't learn grammar ever. You shouldn't study the rules. That's what I said. You should acquire grammar by reading and listening and using the language, like you did in your native language. You learned grammar by listening to people talk and then imitating. Nobody studied grammar rules before they learned to speak. That's my point. But somehow these people are like, "Oh, Michael's saying that you should always talk like Tarzan." Nobody said that. But talking like Tarzan is still better than not being able to talk at all, isn't it? I think these people think they're so smart and they're incapable of basic critical thinking and logic. It's either that or the guy is a language teacher and he wants everyone to continue going to classes and wasting the time studying endless grammar rules and books and all the nonsense that never worked for anyone. People take language classes and study grammar, infinite theory and exercises and studying grammar and never being able to speak. Is that what you want? You want everyone to fail? Because this is kind of people, and then he talks like, solo se fomenta like you encouraging laziness, and you need to study grammar to speak correctly. And why? No. You speak correctly in your native language, I hope, and you didn't study grammar. This is like old school teacher talk of, don't be lazy, study the grammar. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's a waste of time. Reading and listening to the language is more effective to acquire the grammar in context. This is not rocket science. It's not nuclear physics. It's not that hard to understand. You learn grammar by seeing it in context over and over again. You listen to the language, you read the language, and you learn to use the grammar, first to understand it and then to use it by seeing it in context, like you did with your native language. It's not that complicated. Yeah, these people are either extremely dumb or they are lying to you and trying to keep you in the hamster wheel, doing the endless grammar exercises and going to classes, doing something that doesn't work, never worked for anyone. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers of people who took language classes in university, in schools, after 2 years of Spanish, 4 years of Spanish, and people can't speak. And that's with grammar. So either they want to keep you there, failing, paying them to fail, or they're stupid. In either case, you shouldn't listen to these people. These people want you to fail. They want you to fail, or they have no idea what they're talking about.